Before the ships, before the chains, before history was rewritten to fit their narrative, you were kings and queens. You were the architects of civilization, the masters of knowledge, the rulers of vast and powerful empires. But they tried to make you forget. They told you Africa was primitive, that you had no history worth remembering. But today we remind you who you are. Africa is not just a land, it is the beginning, the birthplace of humanity. Every human being walking this planet today carries the genetic imprint of Africa. But Africa is not just where humanity was born, it is where knowledge was born. The oldest mathematical artifact in the world, the Lebombo bone, 40,000 plus years old, was found in Swaziland, proving Africans understood mathematics before the world even knew how to count. The oldest known calendar, the Ashango bone, 20,000 plus years old, discovered in the Congo, shows advanced understanding of lunar cycles and prime numbers. Ancient Kemet, Egypt, was not a foreign civilization, it was an African civilization, built by black Africans. The pyramids, still standing today, are a testament to the unmatched engineering and astronomical knowledge of our ancestors. The history books tell you that Europe led the world into the Renaissance, but they don't tell you who taught the Europeans how to live. It was the Moors, African scholars, warriors, and scientists, who ruled Spain for over 700 years and introduced universities and higher education, leading to the foundation of Oxford and Cambridge. Advanced medical knowledge, including surgical instruments still used today. Architecture that introduced arches, aqueducts, and paved roads. Hygiene and sanitation. Before the Moors, Europeans believed bathing was sinful. Africans didn't just influence the world, they built the foundation of modern civilization. What if I told you that the first known Briton wasn't white? The DNA evidence of Cheddar Man, a 10,000-year-old skeleton found in England, revealed that he had dark skin, curly hair, and blue eyes. That's right, the original Britons looked more like you than the people who claim to own history today. They want you to believe Africa was always behind the world in science and technology. But the truth is, Africa led the way. Astronomy. The Dogon Tribe of Mali had knowledge of the Sirius star system long before modern telescopes could confirm it. Engineering. The great Zimbabwe ruins, the pyramids of Nubia, and the underground churches of Lalibela in Ethiopia prove the architectural mastery of African civilizations. Metallurgy. West Africans were smelting iron 2,000 years before Europe's Industrial Revolution. They try to teach you about Greece and Rome, but do they teach you about the mighty African empires? The Kingdom of Kush, one of the most powerful civilizations in the world, ruling over Egypt for nearly a century. The Mali Empire, home of Mansa Musa, the richest man in history who was worth over $400 billion in today's money. The Songhai Empire, one of the largest empires in history, known for its libraries, universities, and advanced governance. The Great Zimbabwe Kingdom built massive stone cities with intricate structures that still stand today. Africa was never a land of weakness, it was the land of power. The richest man who ever lived. Did you know that the wealthiest person to ever live was a black man? His name was Mansa Musa, Emperor of Mali. His empire controlled vast gold reserves, making him richer than Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates combined. When he traveled to Mecca on his pilgrimage, he gave away so much gold that he collapsed Egypt's economy for a decade. He built the legendary Timbuktu University, a center of learning that attracted scholars from across the world. Not to mention Abubakar II, whom was the ruler of the Mali Empire before Mansa Musa, is rumored to have reached the Americas nearly 200 years before Columbus. Why don't they teach you this in school? Because they don't want you to know your true worth. They tell you Africa is poor. They tell you black people have no history. But we are the descendants of kings, the architects of civilization, the scholars of the universe. We have always been great. They want you to forget, but today we reclaim our legacy. When you look in the mirror, see more than what they show you. See the royalty in your blood, the brilliance in your mind, the power in your history. Walk with your head high, speak with confidence, think with wisdom, move with purpose, because you are royalty. The world has tried to erase your story, but history is written in your DNA. Never let them tell you who you are. You are the beginning. You are the blueprint. You are greatness itself. So say it with me. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are.